Florida game last Saturday that the Alabama secondary, even though they're pretty good, they might be a little bit vulnerable. Have you seen anyone?
Yeah, they got a good team. You'll never hear me say anything about any of their guys. They're all good. You know, they lost a few guys from last year, so they're not the same group they were last year, but they're still a solid, talented. They got some young guys, but those guys are good athletes, good players. So.
I think the guy that was leading the SEC in interceptions was Esther or something like that.
Yeah.
And Mark Barroncourt had the pick six.
Well, they got 11. They got 11 picks.
Yeah,
Florida's got 12. Yeah, no, they got a good secondary. So, no, it'll be a fun matchup. We're looking forward to it.
Coach Saban was talking today talking about Alshon. He really likes Alshon and his abilities.
So do I.
Yeah.
Got that in common. He's a good player.
Well, how you see Alshon matching up with some of the defensive guys?
Good. He matches up with everybody pretty well. He's a little bigger than most guys, and it'll be interesting. They play a little different defense than most teams, so it'll be interesting. We got to be creative in ways we find to get him the ball. It'll be a little tougher this week.
When you watched those 3 straight jump balls go incomplete, was that kind of how much did you want one of those to work last year?
I wanted them all to work. Yeah, but that's, he's a freshman, and it was a good reminder to him that, listen, these guys are as good or better than you. And, as a freshman, that's one of the biggest differences in high school and college, too. You're not used to guys that can fight with you. And all of a sudden, that's a guy who's a good player that outfought him every play. One of them was overthrown, but the other 2 guys just outfought him. And, it was a good reminder. You're not as great as some of these guys covering you. You got to learn how to fight hard with these guys. So we watched all those 3 plays in a row this summer and said, to be a great player, you got to make all 3 of these plays. So
the guys in the NFL now, I think.
Yeah, all those guys are good players. But again, Alshon wasn't used to seeing anybody that could just come out there and box him out and beat him up and out fight for the ball. So that was a good reminder for him.
Did he learn his lesson after the touchdown catch he made at Auburn? When he jumped over the guy, did he learn his lesson?
Which one?
When he jumped over the guy and
the one he didn't catch, the last one?
No, the one he did catch.
When he did catch? Yeah. Well, yeah, but then he dropped one later, so it's all a constant reminder. It's tough. It was the end of the game. He's tired. He's running all over the place. He's triple teamed over just about. And there was a play could have possibly tied the game. So, it's tough to concentrate and fight and be a great player every single down. And he's fighting to try to be that guy.
One thing your dad talked about yesterday's press conference was Alabama's very good at turning and covering guys.
Yeah.
Rather than relying on closing